Yo, what's up everybody, this is TJ Customs coming at you guys showcasing my latest custom action figure, and it's Murray from Sly Cooper. Murray here was made from a Marvel Legends Fearsome Foes box set Rhino action figure. There was no other parts from any other figures used. I felt that the Rhino figure was so bulky that I didn't really have any other parts from different figures to use. But I felt that I could just use the textures and stuff from the figure and sculpt on my own too. So yeah. So what I sculpted his gloves, his boots here. I sculpted his stomach, of course. Sculpted his belt, his shirt sleeves, his towel around his neck, and of course his entire head was sculpted except for this part. This is a rubber band for his mask, but the rest of it was sculpted. It was easier to sculpt this head than it was to sculpt the actual Sly Cooper head. The Sly Cooper head was just really difficult to sculpt. I had some problems with it, but this one was pretty easy to sculpt, but it was a bitch to paint. And I think it came out really nice and clean. There's a few spots that I need to touch up still, but I think for the most part it came out really nice. Painting his mask onto his like purplish skin, which by the way, to get that purple skin tone, that was really tough to do. But I think for the most part it turned out real nice. The purplish skin tone that he has. I left the textures on his shirt because one thing I did not want to, I just didn't want to sculpt it really. I didn't want to sculpt this whole shirt, but I think it looks fine for the most part on that. Let's look at his back. So yeah, I think it turned out pretty nice that way. I used a thread from a sewing kit for his little tassels on his gloves, as you can see. And I think that looks fine. That worked out pretty good. Painting his head, I did the Thieves in Time look for him. So he's got the sculpted in belt buckle with the Sly Cooper emblem. You can kind of see there. And his mask has all these outlines on it that the original one didn't have. So you can see he's got these outlines here and here, and then he's got this big white arrow that kind of goes down into the back of his mask. You can kind of see back there. So that was a biatch to paint, but I think it turned out real nice, real clean. I think it looks pretty good. The emblem for his belt looks a little bit nasty, but it's alright. For the most part, I think it turned out really nice. I'm really happy about it. If you want to do a size comparison here, let me grab Sly Cooper here. Alright, so here's Sly Cooper. And I can give a little rundown to their feet. So basically, you can see that Murray's in pretty good scale with Sly. He just towers over him pretty damn good. And I think that looks really nice and really clean. So just having him tower over him, really nice. I'm really happy with how that looks in comparison to Sly. So yeah. I'm happy to say that Murray, I was able to keep all of his articulation. I'm very happy to say that, for the least. There's no articulation that's been altered. Excuse me. Anyway, there's no articulation that's been altered. All of his articulation works real good. Except for he used to have a waist swivel here, but I had to remove that to sculpt the excuse me again, oh my god. I had to get rid of that to sculpt the stomach, so that's why you see that there. But for the most part, all the articulation really stays. His knee joints, they bend and they work real good. Again, more stuff that I still have to touch up on a little bit. And then his boots, the articulation in the toe stays after I sculpt it on there. So it all works still. There you can see it still works. Not as much as this one does though, for some reason. I don't know. And I had to paint the red lines on his boots, which yeah, that was tough too. So but for the most part, I'm pretty happy with how he came out. again, painted with Citadel paints like all my other figures are. And yeah, guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed the review or the showcase, and I hope to see you guys on my channel some more. Remember to leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe to see more videos just like this, and to see other action figure videos. So this is TJ Customs signing out. Peace.